So, okay, so then Pip, Clyde, and then...
Yes, Clyde holds Persephone, which, if you know her myth, we've all heard of the rape of Persephone, and she was taken to the underworld by Hades, and eventually she became queen of the underworld. She had to stay there because she ate the pomegranate seeds. Her mother, of course, being Demeter. Clyde, I think, having performed Clyde just last night in Paris for the first time, I'm beginning to see her nuances, and that even though there's a vulnerability to her and a softness to her, she's had, I think, the most difficult upbringing with a broken home and a stepfather that was abusive. And we're just learning about Clyde's life. And I think Pip's strength has been something that has helped her through her life. They've known each other a long time. And I think maybe Clyde's ability to see the best in people is something that maybe Pip could use a little more of.
When do you think, because you were saying, well, until December you have the Weblocks?
Yes.
So for you it's still not written out. For you it's constant.
It's constant.
Constantly evolving.
Oh yeah, one's going up tonight, another one will go up tomorrow. It's crazy because, you know, you're having to write as you're performing live concerts. But I must, and I've never done that before, whether I'm writing an album, I might be writing songs, but on the road, I do that. But to be writing part of an album's narrative, which is this multimedia project, as we go, is it's challenging, and but I must tell you, if you think about it this way, there isn't a safety net there, and I like it. If I were putting this out in a novel form, then you have the editors and there's time. It gets packaged and it gets given to the people. Right now, you see the story's changing. Clyde's next blog will be different than it would have been a week and a half ago because she's played Paris, and things have happened to all the girls in Paris. And things have been happening since we arrived here. So stories are changing because of real events.
So I think then for you, well, having released this album, I think maybe you should release another one at the end of the project, because things have happened with all the characters.
Well, you know what? That's a very fascinating comment. When I'm looking in your eyes right now, I don't have plans. I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't considered releasing another album with the girls. I think when you tell me that, though, I'm not somebody who just says, well, I have my own way and forget it. When somebody makes a good suggestion, sometimes it's got to percolate in my brain. And I don't know what I'm going to do, which is strange because I usually know what I'm going to do. I'm that kind of person. But right now, the stories have a life of their own. I have loose ideas, but it's improvisational now. It's taken on a life of its own. They're reacting to people who are coming to the shows. There are real events. All of it is real in its own way, and world events that are going to be changing what happens because they have to respond to the real.